Nadia, Mirjam, herzlich willkommen. Welcome. Both of you. I have one question. You made this really great medal at the Olympics. You made the downhill medal in bronze and for Mirjam in Super G, the silver medal. So how is this medal some motivation for the upcoming season? I know in 3 weeks or 4 weeks we're going to start into the new speed season, but how is it? Are you thinking sometimes or more often on that fabulous day? How does that help somehow?
Yes, I think it's really motivation because it was a good season last year, and we will see how this season is. But I try to give my best to have fun like the last season, and so we will see.
Yeah, your last season was really constant with top 10 results. You've been 5 times in the top 10. So what did you especially work on in this preparation with having the medal on your mind and knowing, okay, I can be on the really, really top?
Yes, there are a lot of little details about to work because, yes, in the steep parts I can't ski so good like other ones, and in the flat part, the position or the jumps also try to jump a little bit shorter or not too high and too long.
Yeah.
And yes, the turns are always my problem.
I wouldn't say that the turns are your problem, but maybe you're working on skiing tighter, having a tighter line, being more at the gate and pushing to the gate.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and that works also with testing a lot. I guess if you have the right equipment, maybe skis and boots, they can help you somehow doing that better.
Yes, of course. I have to try the skis and the boots, and
But you've been quite a long time in Ushuaia?
Yes,
in Ushuaia, yeah.
We were there for about 33 days, and we ski 27 days and 5 rest days. It was a long time, yes, but we found good conditions, good snow and good weather, so it was okay.
Of course, you used the time. So where have you been, Mirjam?
We have been in Chile, in La Pava and in Valle Nevado, but just for 3 weeks, so a little bit shorter.
Enough, 3 weeks.
Yeah. So Mirjam, for you, it was a really good season because you were 3 times on the podium and you ended up on the 5th place in the Downhill World Cup. So last season, everyone saw that you made a really huge step forward. So what was the reason for that?
I think maybe I enjoyed skiing much more. This was a big step for me because after the injury, I was always fighting with myself. I didn't really enjoy skiing because of the pain, and so after the last injury or last surgery, I stopped with thinking about too much and tried to enjoy really skiing and have more fun. And last year it was the first summer without surgery, and that was very important for me and for my head. And so I really enjoyed it and could do a perfect preparation, and I think that was very important for the winter.
Yeah. So Manuel Feller was saying quite the same before. Yeah, a preparation and a season without any major health issues. So what about now? How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling really good right now. The summer was very short because I had also the police education with 1 month at school and 1 month with working. So there was a little bit short time for summer training, but I really tried to push hard, and I was also ready for skiing, and I enjoyed the camps also very in Chile.
But congratulations now, you're a police officer. No, it's important. It's I really admire that. It's really cool.
Go a little bit slower.
Yeah. So when we take a look at the World Cup ranking in downhill, it's obvious that the equipment works really, really well. So with Breezy Johnson, Sophia Gotcha, and then the Delago sisters and you, how can you improve even at the summer camps? So what are you working with your technician, with your serviceman? to be even faster in the future?
Yeah, we tried a lot of stuff this summer and also found out a little bit more than I expected. It was very difficult to organize myself with a lot of stuff, but we had to also take focus on the steeper parts because I lost often a little bit of time in the steeper parts, and so we tried to find some technique ways for me to which are working, and so we started a lot of with the technique.
And I think it's all about the confidence you're getting with the training, and then you know how it feels on the skis, and then you get more, or then you're able to risk a little bit more. So Nadia, what do you take out of that strong atomic team? We were just talking about the names, because I think it's pretty individual. With I don't know if you ski the same setup as Sofia Gotcha. She's on your team, on the Italian team too. So maybe totally different setups, but how can you benefit somehow from such a strong team?
Yes, we have such a strong team, and I'm really happy and grateful to be a part of it. Yes, we have different, we ski different, and for example, I have different boots as Sofia, and I take also different skis. I think everyone knows what it's better for himself, and yes, we have to find out which skis and which stuff is better for us.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, I would say, and you're in a really strong season with with Sofia Gotcha on top, I would say, in speed. So from my own experience, I was in a really strong team too with Renate Götzschler and Michaela Dorfmeister, and of course I know it's not always comfortable and it's of course not always easy. But I think it's really good because you push each other to the limit. So what's your opinion on that? How do you feel that?
Yes, we can learn a lot from Sofia, also from Marta, Fede, Elena, and it gives you more motivation to train with such a strong team. And yeah, also in a training we see how she skis, the line, and so much more. So, yeah.
So Mirjam, you are having a new downhill coach with Alex Hödelmoser. I know him since a while. Yeah, he's really successful with being coach of, I'm just saying, Lindsey Vonn and many other ladies. So what's your impression now after you had the summer camp with him? So how is it working, the collaboration?
It's working really good. We are now a group with 10 girls, a little bit bigger than the last year, so because they put 2 groups together, and we have 4 coaches. But Alex is doing a great job. He brings a lot of new input, and I think it's very important to have new coaches also, but the old ones, you also need them still. Yeah. But he's doing a great job, and you know what he reached the last years, and so you can trust him.
Yeah, of course. But you were just saying he's coming up with new inputs. May I ask, is it top secret, or do you have an example for that? What kind of inputs?
No, maybe it's the same, but he's talking a little bit different, and sometimes you can be on your focus and work with your coaches over years, and sometimes you need another language, but the same language, but other words. Yeah, and I think that maybe can help you a little bit more. Yeah,
I know Alex since really a long time, and I just remember the time when I was racing, he was always good with the line, and we were talking really often about that, if it's possible to ski tighter, is it too risky or is it working out? So
yeah, and I think he gives you a very good input, and also you get a lot of self-confidence. I think it's very important for skier.
That's especially in downhill when you're going with 140 kilometer per hour, it helps, definitely. So your brother Joachim, he's doing the POV runs for the Austrian television. And of course, he was there in Beijing and he was standing in the finish area and we were watching him a little bit because he was pretty nervous, I would say. Actually, we all were nervous, but he a little bit more. So what's his role in your skiing life?
Maybe to Peking, I think he was more nervous than me.
Yeah, I would say that too.
No, he's very important for me because I know he was doing his own way when he was still active, and after he retired and I had my injury, we started to work together, and now he knew everything from me, and he doesn't need to see me every day, but we just have to talk, and he knows what's going on with me. And yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff in summer together. He's pushing me very hard sometimes, but he knows what I need to make a big step forward.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy about that. But we don't talk always about skiing. We have also our private time, and I really enjoy to have him also as a brother and not always as a coach.
And he's a really good Kamerafahrer, camera racer. How do you say? How do I say?
Camera racer.
Yeah, it is no racing.
think
We're
so.
not racing with the camera anymore, but we're going down with it. Now he's doing a really good job for the TV. So now we're talking about family affairs, and your sister Nicole, she's also on the team and really successful, and you're the younger one. And you finally made the medal at the Olympics. So did anything change at home? Is there maybe more competition now, or is it still just supporting each other?
No, it's still the same, I think. She comes from an injury, so it was a specific year for her. But yes, I'm very lucky to have her because we help each other. And when I start before her, I say how the slope is, how the jumps are, the speed, and yes, it's good to have one part of your family with you the whole winter.
Yeah, because when sister is racing, your brother was racing, so you have the total understanding. I think that helps a lot.
Trust environment.
So this year we have a different program. So the speed races are starting a little bit earlier, 4 weeks earlier in Zermatt. So how did that fact influence your preparation? Did anything change in the preparation?
For me, not really. We started skiing in August, not in July. So because we also had, I think we also need the summer training. It's very important for the winter. And yeah, Zermatt is very early. It's 1 month early, and you have a very important snow camp in America afterwards. But I think it's a good knowing where are you standing, but you have don't put too much in the result. It's a new slope for everyone, but I think you have to be ready when it's ready for racing. And yeah, we will see how the slope will be.
Yeah. So Nadia, starting earlier, how are you getting along with that?
Yeah, we were a lot at home this summer, and now, in Ushuaia a long time, and now we go to Valsenales, and but it doesn't change so much.
So a big part of the new downhill is in Zermatt and in Cervinia in Italy. So do you know the race hill? Do you know the track already?
Yeah, we skied there 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I think. I like it.
How is it when you say you like it? So can you explain the course a little bit?
Not so steep.
Okay.
But I think they change the slope a little bit.
Okay.
I heard about it, but we will see. And it's physical. It's
is it quite long? Of
yeah,
course,
it's
you
long,
have the attitude
and
with
you
start
feel
about
it
in
that
4,000 meters.
Yeah,
So.
you feel it.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Hopefully I feel it.
so
Also the legs are tired.
Yeah. Of course, the focus now is on the upcoming season in just in a few weeks. But the Olympics in 2026, they will take part in Italy. So is that already on your mind?
Yes, of course. I think every athlete wants to have the Olympics at home, and it's a dream coming true. And yeah, I like Cortina so much because it's a home race and the view is particular. It's so amazing, and the slope too. It has all steep parts, flat parts, jumps, and yeah. It's near like my home, so
yeah, it's not even far from your home. So are you thinking that far ahead to the Olympics 2026?
No, I'm looking year by year, race by race. Yeah. No, it's in 4 years. You never know what happens between, and so we'll always look year by year, and maybe I will be there. I don't know right now.
So final question, we have a season with World Championships. What about your goals? Now you made the medal at the Olympics. Of course, I guess the goal will be a medal at the World Championships.
I don't like to talk about goals.
But, I heard that before too from the guys. They were like, no, don't talk about the goals. Yeah.
Last year, I never focused in the preparation on the Olympics. I did race by race, and I will also make this way also this year, because I think it's in Austria with the big group. I think also in Italy you have to be ready at the races at the beginning of the season, and you have to be in a good shape before the World Champions. So I don't look so far race by race, also at the beginning of the season.
Just win as much as possible.
Yes. so easy.
Sounds easy, I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me you, too, and to have fun and give my best, and then we will see. We hope so, but we will see.
Yeah. Good. So all the best for you. I'm sure it's going to be a great season. Yeah, looking forward. Thank you, Nadia and Mirjam. And now it's a big pleasure and a big honor for me to welcome 3 really outstanding athletes on our atomic team. I'm welcoming Sofia Gotcha, Michaela Schifrin, and Alexander Amott-Kilder.